Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Samastajana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahmavidvaram Sadgurum Brahmavidvaram. Om Sadashivasamarambham Shankaracharyamadhyamam Asmadacharyaparyantam Vande Guru Paramparam Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutrabhashya Krutau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punaha Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavat Padam Shankaram Lokashankaram. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So we are seeing instructions, is it not? Various instructions given by Upanishads. So first one we saw Srotrasya Srotram Manaso Manoyad Vachoha Vacham Savupranasya Pranaha Chakshushas Chakshuhu Atimucha Dhiraha Pretyasman Lokad Amruta Bhavanti. In answer to the question from Kena Upanishad, Kene Shitam Preshitam Patati Manaha, all those things, that question was answered here as an instruction. Preshitam Kene Shitam Patati Preshitam Manaha Kena Prana Prathama Prayata Yuktaha, that mantra was answered. And then second one we saw Om Ishavasyam idam sarvam yatkincha jagatyam jagat tena tyaktena bhunjitaha magradha kasyasvid dhanam. So, tena tyaktena, first one Ishavasyam, Vasyam Achadaniyam. How everything is covering clothing, clothed by Ishvaraha. You see, Upanishad says, whole Jagat is nothing but Ishvara, Ishvaramayam. Ishvarena Vyaptam, Isha Vasyam, Parameshwarena. So, therefore, here Isha Vasyam Idam Sarvam Yatkinch Tena Chaktena Bhunjitaha. Here we have seen 2-3 meanings. Tena means therefore, one meaning is therefore. Tyaktena Tyagena Bhunjitaha. What is that to be renounced here? Bhunjitaha Palayetaha. Protection. One meaning is protect yourself by giving up the identification with the names and forms and recognizing that all pervading consciousness alone is everywhere, vyaptam, pervading. Thus we saw the meaning of it, 2-3 meanings also we saw. Now we will see another that instruction. This is in continuation of that earlier mantra in Kathopanishad when we saw think please. Under think please, we gave one mantra from Kathopanishad. Anya Sreyo Anya Dutaiva Priyaha Te Ubhe Nanarthe Purusham Sinitaha Tayo Sreya Adadanasya Sadhur Bhavati Hiyaterthadyahu Preyo Vrunite. This mantra is there. We saw Preya and Shreyaha. Next mantra, instruction is given. That was only a think please, both the Preya and Shreya is there. Now instruction is how to do this Viveka. This beautiful one, mantra will chant. Shreyascha preyascha manushyametah tau samparitya vivinakti dhiraha Shreyo hi dhiro bhi preyaso vrunite Preyo mando yogakshemad vrunite Shreyascha preyascha manushyametah tau samparitya vivinakti dhiraha Shreyo hi dhiro bhi preyaso vrunite Preyo mando yogakshemad vrunite. Now, in the earlier mantra, it was told that Shreyaha and Preyaha. What is Shreya? Good. Preya is pleasant. Shreya is which is long lasting, everlasting good, and Preya is short, temporary results. Right? Pleasure. So now, Shreyaha and Preyaha, if both are in the hands of a human being, it is in the hands of every human being that he can opt either Preya or Shreyaha. But in general, why is it that a person always chooses Preyaha over Shreya? Why is it that normally, if the choice is given to the human being, choice is given to us, why is it that we choose Preya over Shreya? This is a question. So, when this question is asked, in Bhashya only, Shankaracharya only raises this question. Answer is given in this mantra. So now, Bhagavan Shankaracharya Bhashya says, Satyam Swayatte. Swayatte means yes. It is the option, the choice is in the hands of every human being, whether to choose Preya or Shreya. Choice is there. Tathapi sadhanataha palatascha mandabuddhinam durviveka rupe sati vyamishri bhute iva manusyametam purusham itaha prapnataha shreyascha preyascha. I am selected some here lines of Shankar Bhashya there and there for every mantra. अच्छा लगता है ना? Shankar Bhashya is our prana, lifeline. If there is no Shankaracharya, had he not been born, we would not have understood anything about Upanishads and Brahma Sutras and Bhagavad Gita. So here, Satyam Swayatte Tathapi, even though it is true, but then Sadhanataha Palatascha Mandabuddhinam for dull intellects, like all of us, dull intellects. Ours is not a very sharp intellect like Nachiketa, no. Our dull intellects. We are training the intellect now. Our training process is on. Dull intellects ke liye, with respect to sadhanataha and palatascha, with respect to means and the end, result. With respect to means and the end, for dull intellects people, as regards to means and the end, it is extremely difficult. Durviveka rupe sati. It is extremely difficult to distinguish between these two. What is preyaha? What is shreyaha? To distinguish, to discriminate, it is extremely difficult for dull intellects. Why, sir? Because vyamishre bhute iva. They are actually not presented to us separately. I am Preya, I am Shreya, then nobody will come like that. So, they both mingled, as if they are mingled. Vyamishri bhute iva. As if these Preya and Shreya, they are mingled and then presented to us. Therefore, to discriminate, Hamsa example is given by Shankaracharya. Hamsa Viveki, like it separates milk from the water. Similarly, A wise man alone will be able to distinguish between these two, between Preya and Shreya. Because our Viveka is not there. What to know what is Preya, what is Shreya, it is Viveka is not there for dull intellects. Because they appear mingled and come. So, in one thing, some aspect of it may be Preya, some aspect of it may be Shreya. Think. For example, Swamiji, I am not telling any jokes now in Upanishad class. But suppose some jokes are uttered in general talk. Suppose sometimes we tell jokes. So people remember jokes and forget the content. That is, Vyamishri Bhute. In the lecture, both Shreya is available, Preya is available. Preya is noted down, Shreya is forgotten. Think about it. In a buffet, food, both Preya and Shreya is available. Mixed, Vyamishri Bhute. One dish is Preya, one dish is Shreya. They both at once they are mingled in the same table. So dull intellect cannot discriminate that time he is not thinking that this is not good for me, this is good for me, this is good to be eaten now, this is the night, this should not be eaten in the night, this should be not eaten in the morning. Some foods are like that. But I forget everything because everything presented at once to me. Like a salad. In salad, some vegetables may be palatable or may be digestible for you, may not be digestible, this one, but salad is mixed and came. I don't know what suits me, what doesn't suit me. So, Preya Shreya, Purusham Etam, this approach, Vyamishri, mixed, mingled they approach. Therefore, it is difficult for Manda Buddhi to discriminate. So, Shreyascha Preyascha Manushya Tau Samparitya, Vidhiraha Samparitya Vivinakti. Shankara Bhashya says, Samparitya means Samyak Parigamya. What does the Dhira Purusha does? Intelligent person, Samparitya, Samyak Parigamya. He will see from all sides. Parigamya, Manasa Alochya. He will see, look at it from all sides. And he will think about it. Guru Laghavam Vivinakti. Pros and cons. Weighing what is best, what is not good, what is not good, what suits me, what doesn't suit me. It's called Guru Laghavam. Guru means weighing the pros and cons, weighing the good and bad. Intelligent man, Guru Laghavam, Manasa Alochya, he will think what is good, what is not good for me. He will take time. Manasa Alochya, Vivinakti. Vivinakti. Prithak karoti. Kaun? Dhiraha, Dhiman. Vivinakti means Prithak karoti. He differentiates. Therefore, for sadhak, what is required is intelligence. Sukshmaya Sukshmadarshibihi. Extreme sharp intellect is required. Moment to moment awareness. That's why I always say sensitivity. Not sensitivity, your laukika sensitivity I am not talking. Vyavaharik sensitivity means both sensitive, be sensitive. Don't be too sensitive. That's not, I am not like in that sense. But sensitivity is the sign of evolution. More sensitive you are to the subtle perceptions of the universe, subtle things, subtle thoughts. More sensitive you are to subtle vibrations, subtle teachings of the master. Trying to read what is said in between the sentences. And trying to grasp it, reflect it, then you are sensitive, then that is a sign of evolution. Therefore, here, Tau Samparitya, Samparitya means Manasa Alotya, Samyak Parigamya, Guru Laghavam, Vivinakti. Vivinakti means Dhiraha Prithak Karoti. Intelligent man separates these two. Why? What these two? Like a Hamsa, like a swan. In the case of dull intellect, he cannot differentiate. Because they both appear as one. Together they appear. Mingled they appear. What are they? Preya and Shreya. So, Shreyo Dhiro Abhiprayaso Vrunite. Therefore, Yahato Mandaha Alpabuddhi Sa Viveka Asamarthyat Yogakshemat. In the case of Vivichya, Shreyohi Vivinakti Dhiraha. Vivichya Shreyohi Shreya Eva Abhivrunite Preyasaha Abhyahirtatvat Kosau Dhiraha. Having discriminated, he will announce afterwards, he will choose Abhyarhitatvat. Abhyarhitatvat means he will know, because Shreya is fit, Shreya is proper, Shreya is important, Shreya is very progressive. Therefore, he honors Shreya, he accepts Shreya, he chooses Shreya, which is fit enough for his own progress. Because Shreya is more superior, more good, Abhyartatvat, because it is best, it is more honored, he will choose that Shreya alone. Who? Vivichyata Shreyohi Abhivrunite Preyasaha. When compared to Preyasa, over pleasant, he always chooses what is good. Because he understands the pleasant is temporary, good is permanent, good is required. Who? Dhiraha. Ko asau? Dhiraha. So, Dhira Purusha does it. Then, Shreyohi Dhiraha Preyaso Vrunite, Preyo Mandaha Yogakshemat Vrunite. Here, Manda Buddhi, what does it do? Yahatu Mandaha. On the contrary, Mandaha, what does Manda Buddhi, dull intellect, do? Mandaha Alpa Buddhi Sa Viveka Asamarthyat, because of he is not capable of distinguishing between Preya and Shreya, good and pleasant, good and the pleasant. Asamarthyat Yogakshemat, Yogakshema Nimittam, Shariradi Upachaya Rakshana Nimittam. Oh, he chooses Preya. Preya means what? All that which fattens the physical body, which takes care of your physical body protection, is Preya for him. The Preya means what? Here only he chooses physical body sukham, physical body comforts, everything he chooses. Upachaya Rakshana Nimittam iti etat Preyaha. What is Preyaha? Putra Pashuputradi Lakshanam Vrunite. He chooses cattle and son, etc., etc., etc. That is pleasure, very pleasant over good. What do we choose? मंद बुद्धि अच्छा लगता है ना, साहब सब साथ में बैठे, साथ में खाए, साथ में आराम से गप्पे मारे, साथ में घूमे, साथ में फिरे, मेरे बेटे, मेरे लाडला, मेरे बहू, अच्छा अच्छा हु अच्छा मेरे कुत्ता. Pashu is said here. I am not joking. My cattle, my animal, my domestic animals, my life, my children, my family, my pota, my nata, that is called preya. And yogakshemat vrunite. He seeks the protection and of fattening, protecting, all this. Therefore, all those activities which are oriented towards this is alone glorified, accepted, practiced by a dull intellect. इससे खुला खुला क्या करना चाहिए बताओ? इससे ज्यादा कौन डांट दे सकते बताओ हमको? One old man was dying, and all the 4 sons came. He looked at businessman he was. He looked at the eldest son. तू आ गया? हाँ पापा मैं बड़ा बेटा हूँ. अच्छा तू भी आ गया? हाँ बेटा मैं दूसरा बेटा हूँ. ठीक है बेटा लल्लू. तीसरा बेटा आ गया? हाँ मुन्ना बहुत बच्चा किया मुन्ना. चौथा? हाँ पापा हम चारों इधर ही हैं. अच्छा अबे चारों इधर ही हो तो धंधा को कौन देखता है? पुचक मर गया. चारों इधर है तो धंधा कौन देख, दुकान में कौन बैठा है? कोई नहीं बैठा, मर गया. तापत्रयम, ऑल नॉनसेंस, इट इज ऑल नॉनसेंस. बता रहा हूँ आपको, बिफोर यू लीव द वर्ल्ड, इफ नॉट एटलीस्ट ब्रह्मन, टेक वैराग्य विथ यू. नेक्स्ट टाइम के लिए वह ब्रह्मन मिल जाएगा. अब वैराग्य भी नहीं है, मेरे साथ रहो, कब तक दादी है, डिपेंडिंग ऑन ऑल पीपल. हमारा मूर्खता ऐसा है. वन फेलो वेंट इनटू कोमा. 6 months वाइफ एंड चिल्ड्रन वर सर्विंग हिम. 6 महीने के बाद आंख खोला है धीरे धीरे. मैं कहाँ हूँ पापा, 6 months हो गया, कोमा में चले गए थे, आई एम हैप्पी. पहचान लिया मुझे? पत्नी बोलती मुझे पहचाना? तेरे को कौन बोल सकता है? अच्छा, मुझे पहचाना? बेटा बोला हाँ पहचान लिया. मैं कहाँ था? कोमा में चले गए. कोमा में? हाउ लॉन्ग? 6 months. हाँ 6 months. इस 6 महीने में मुझे देखने के लिए कौन कौन आया है? Sympathy mongering. Who all came to see me in 6 months when I am in coma? I said, but why? If any one of them goes into coma, I will decide whether to go or not. Nonsense. Meaning whole life is sympathy mongering. बच्चा फोन नहीं किया, बेटा नहीं पूछा, खाना खाया करके किसी ने नहीं पूछा घर पे, भाड़ में जाना दुनिया को सबको. नॉनसेंस. अपना मस्ती में मौज में रहो. नहीं खिलाया तो आप लाग जाके खा लो, नहीं तो बुला लो, बेटा खाना लेके आओ मेरे लिए. मैं नहीं लेके आऊंगा, तो कोई बात नहीं, मैं लेके जाऊंगी, नो प्रॉब्लम. रिलैक्स बेटा रिलैक्स, मुझे खाना तो चाहिए, बस हो गया. सो देयरफॉर योगक्षेमात् प्रिय मंदः योगक्षेमात्, बिकॉज ऑफ कीपिंग द बॉडी सुखम, कैटिल सुखम माने पारिवारिक सुख, शारीरिक सुख, घर का सुख के लिए वही चुनता है. He chooses that alone. Over what? श्रेयः. श्रेय को छोड़ देगा, प्रेय को पकड़ता है. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट मंत्र. Now see, we have seen अन्यत्र धर्मात्. अन्यत्र धर्मात् Nachiketa asked. Is it not? So that is the 14th mantra. Next one is अन्यत्र धर्मात्, अन्यत्र धर्मात्. Then Yamaraj starts teaching. What is that? Sarve Veda Yat Padamamananti Tapamsi Sarvani Cha Yadvadanti Yadichanto Brahmacharyan Charanti Tatte Padam Sangrahena Bravimi. Om Ityetat Sarve Veda Yat Padamamananti Tapamsi Sarvani Cha Yadvadanti Yadichanto Brahmacharyam Charanti Tatte Padam Sangrahena Bravimi. Om Ityetat. He asked, no, what is Anyatra Dharmat, Anyatra Dharmat? His teaching started. Some teaching was given. Then when he asked this question, ultimately Nachiketa asked this question, Anyatra Dharmat. Answer is, he said, okay. Yama said, Sarve Vedaha Yat Padam Amananti. All Vedas that Yat Padam Amananti, the goal which is proclaimed by all the Vedas. Yat Padam Amananti. Amananti, proclaim, declare, proclaim. Amananti. What does that Amanante? All the Vedas declare what? That which, that state, that Padam, that goal. Padyate, gamyate iti padam. That goal which is to be attained, which is to be reached. That goal which is to be reached, that is proclaimed by all the Vedas. Which goal it is to be reached, that proclaimed by all the Vedas. And tapamsi sarvani chayadvadanti. And all that goal alone is proclaimed by all penances, tapasyas. Every tapamsi, all penances you take, all acts of penance, proclaim that alone. That state which is proclaimed by all tapasya. Tapasya means penances. So all penances towards to proclaim that state alone. All Vedas show that particular padam only, that it is to be attained, that goal only, highest goal. And all penances are oriented towards that and that alone. And desiring which, edichantaha brahmacharyam charanti. Those people, those who want to reach that goal, edichantaha, desiring that goal, wishing for that goal, brahmacharyam charanti. They observe brahmacharya. So that goal which is proclaimed by all the Vedas, that goal which is aimed by all penances, tapasya, tapansi, sarvani cha yad vadanti, and yadichantaha, desiring which brahmacharyam charanti. What is brahmacharyam? Shankaracharya says Gurukula Vasa Lakshanam. Brahmacharya means Gurukula Vasa Lakshanam. That's why, as much I know some couples in India, some people I know, their job is take Tapon Prasad magazine and read what are all the camps there in the India and apply every camp. The children are settled. They are not there in their house anytime. There is no unnecessary anxiety. Beta khana khaya kya? Mood hoya kya? Brush kiya kya? All this nonsense they never ask anybody. Their rooms and they take in separate flat. They live there, Vanaprastha style, modern Vanaprastha. So they travel, all the camps they attend. And listening, like the Brahmacharya Gurukula Vasam only. Have silent maunam. And I always advise all the elders, put a board out of your room, available only for consultation. कहाँ गए हो, क्या खाए हो, कहाँ से आए हो, कब जा रहे हो, कब आओगे, कितना कमाया, तुम्हारा क्या हुआ, क्यों खरीदा, कितने से क्या खरीदा, कहाँ खरीदा, ऐसा क्यों खरीदा, ऐसे इतनी अच्छा ठीक नहीं है, वो लाना था, ये कुजली है क्या? क्या बनाया, क्या नहीं बनाया? That's why children are fed up with the elders. Fed up. We poke and provoke deliberately. Where is Brahmacharya Vasam? Gurudev says too much listening to radio also is breaking the vow of Brahmacharya. So, Brahmacharyam, Gurukula Vasam, Anyadva, Brahma Praptyartham Charanti. Whatever sadhana you do to attain Brahman is called Brahmacharya. Brahma Praptyartham Charanti. They move, they think, they talk. Not a you. I don't know how many. I have to analyze the mobile phone calls, duration of talks. 24 hours, 5-6 hours every day talking on telephone. More than that. I saw one lady, within brackets, stupid. And in airport. She has also entered almost same time when I entered. And she was talking. I saw her, she was talking, okay. But she also came, unfortunately, same airline. So she is also queued up in my counter only. Same airline. I thought this lady is still talking. Half an hour ho gaya. Still talking. Then I thought, okay, we should continue talking Pagal Panay Baba. I just think Narayan, 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 Narayan. Then she boarded same flight, talking. Same talk, same call. I thought, Maharaj, Bhagwan, why are you increasing my tapasya today? I can't see her anymore. Okay. She sat in the same row. Luckily, other three sides, not these three sides, other three seats. Like A, B, C, D, E, F, I am in F or something. She is sitting on A or B, the lucky. Still talking. 1.5 hours. Is there, please think, can't you keep quiet without talking? Upanishad says, Anya vacha vimunchata. Give up every other talk. Yoga Vasishtha says, always think of that Brahman and Brahman alone. Talk about that Brahman alone. So, yadichantaha brahmacharyam charanti tat te padam to you, tubhyam, yad jnatumichasi sangrahena sankshepataha parivimi. That state, O Nachiketa, you wanted to know, which is other than dharma and which is other than adharma, which is neither than cause, other than effect, that you wanted to know. Tat te padam, te to you, tubhyam, tat padam, sangrahena. In short, I will explain to you that state. Describe. What? Om. That's it. Iti etat. That is Om. What is Om representing? Om represents both the Saguna Brahma and Nirguna Brahma. Tat te padam yad bubutsitam tvaya. Bubutsitam means very, very eager to know that which is that which you are eager to know about. Yad etat Om iti. Om shabdha vachyam. Om shabdha pratikancha. Om shabdha vachyam, that which is indicated by the sound symbol called Om, which is symbol of Brahman. Both Saguna Brahma and Nirguna Brahma. Both manifested Jagat and unmanifested Jagat. Om. And next mantra, of course, not here. In the Upanishad sequence, this says that etad devaksharam brahma, etad devaksharam param, etad devaksharam jnatva, yo idicchati tasya tat. There is not there in that. That alone is etad hi eva aksharam brahma. This aksharam, Om, alone is Brahman. This aksharam is param brahma. Etad hi eva aksharam jnatva. Having known this aksharam, this Om, what is indicated by Om, having known which, yadicchasi tasya tat. Beautiful thing. If you know Brahman as Saguna Brahma, whatever you want, whatever you wish, you will attain that. You become that. If you want Nirguna Brahma through Omkar Upasana, you attain Nirguna Brahma. You want Saguna Brahma, Brahman with attributes, with all different lokas, great siddhis, great going to Kailasha Loka or Vaikunta or anywhere you wanted to spend time. In this relative world, you can go ahead. You want to attain powers, you can attain. I don't want all these things, I wanted to. Very beautiful thing. So he says, Bhagavan says, see, Shankaracharya Bhasya very beautiful says, if he wishes manifested world, it should be reached. He will reach. And if he wishes to know unmanifest, it should be known. Listen very, very careful. Listen very careful. Subtle difference is there. If it is Saguna Brahma, it has to be reached. If it is Nirguna Brahma, it has to be known, not reaching. Because when you know Nirguna Brahma, when Sukshma Upadhi also everything dissolved, there is no gati, there is no travel anywhere. The Jivan Mukta Purusha, Nirguna Brahma, after knowing that realization of ultimate Brahman, there is no gati, there is no travel. Why? There is no Upadhi. I become all this. Therefore, if it is unmanifested, Omkar Upasana, you wanted to know the unmanifested Brahman, then it should be known, not reached. If it is a manifested jagat mein you wanted to reach one loka, then you have to reach. Saguna Brahma, Hiranyagarbhakyam, Brahmalokam, all those things you have to reach. Reach with what? Retaining your subtle body. Purified, refined, subtle body you have, and with that subtle body, with Sukshma Sharira, you go there. And wahan pe bhi, there is no freedom for you. Upanishads very clearly mentioned. Why? You are under dictates of the Devata there, Loka Devata. That fellow will say, you go there, go do a breakfast at 8 o'clock, you have to stand up there, line up at 8 o'clock only. He will dictate, no Swarajyam, no Samrat, no Swarajyatva is not there. You are at the mercy of the Loka Devata. Therefore, Etad Alambanam Sreshtam, Brahmana, Yamaraj says, this Alambanam, this Sreshtam, this support, take Omkara is support, Upasana, for Japa, Upasana, meditation is a great Alambanam, Sreshta Alambanam. Because Omkara is Rasastamatvam. In Chandogya Upanishad says, everything is, essence is Omkara only. It is proved there. Therefore, here, Etad Alambanam Sreshtam, Etad Alambanam Param, Yamaraj says, this Alambanam, this support is supreme. Etad Alambanam Jnatva, having known this great support, Brahmaloke Mahiyate, you will shine in Brahmaloka. You will achieve a great states of consciousness, purified. You almost reached Saguna Brahma, you reached. You reach, go to higher lokas, and you will enjoy that state. But one step below the Nirguna Brahma. But you wanted that, you go. In fact, this is a full freedom is given to every jiva in the universe. What is that freedom is given? But Bhaiya, whatever you want to do, you can do. You want Rasagulla, you can get it through karma. You want Brahmaloka, you can get it through karma and upasana. You want Nirguna Brahma, you can get it through Tyaga, renunciation. Whatever you want, you will get it. You are free to get whatever you want. But Swamiji, I wanted so many things, I applied to the Lord, but not yet provided. Because he has been busy in fulfilling your previous applications. Your previous applications are plenty pending there, file. Each one has about 1 crore desires to be pending. Ek bichara dete ja raha hai. And we ask mutually contradicting desires. कभी लगता है पेड़ के नीचे बैठना है, एक डिजायर नोटेड. कभी लगता है कि महल में बैठना है, नोटेड. अब महल भी देना है, पेड़ भी देना है. Think. So therefore we have desires are plenty. So Omkaram is Sreshtam. Yat padam amananti. Tapamsi sarvana yad vadanti. Yadichanto brahmacharyam charanti. Tatte padam sangrahena pravakshyami. Bravimi. Om iti etat. Omkara is pointed out as a symbol, as a destination, as Nirguna Brahma and Saguna Brahma by Yamaraj in Kathopanishad. Okay. Now, next mantra. This is taken from Kathopanishad only. In the same sequence, that 15th mantra was there, 16th mantra, 14th mantra was question, 15th mantra was Sarve Veda Yat Padam Amananti. In the sequence of those thoughts, in the teachings, Yamaraj says, this truth, this Brahman cannot be reached by these kinds of people, types of people. And he mentioned that truth is very difficult to get, truth is difficult to understand. All those things he mentions in Kathopanishad. And ultimately, he says in that this is the last mantra of that first Kataka, second chapter mein, last mantra, Dvitiyavalli, 24th sloka. This is the last portion. This is also Kathopanishad only. You can write down if you want 1.2.24. That mantra. Earlier one was 1.2.15. Earlier mantra was Kathopanishad 1.2.15 and second mantra Na Virito Duscharitat is 1.2.24. Okay. Na Virato Duscharitat na shanto na samahitaha, na shantamanaso vapi prajnanenainamapnuyat, na virato duscharitat, na shanto na samahitaha, na shantamanaso vapi prajnanenainamapnuyat. Beautiful mantra it is. See, na avirataha duscharitat. Duscharitat na avirataha. One who has not withdrawn from bad conduct. Conduct is very important. And sometimes we may slip, but then come back again. There is no need to feel guilty always. Jo ho gaya bas. Sometimes I manifest myself as an owl, sometimes as a dog, sometimes as a bhalu, bear. The properties. Bhalu is, what does it do? It catches. So when you are hugging too many things, hey mera, you are called bhalu avatar. You are very jealous and hatred and wolf. Mother-in-law, daughter-in-law, two wolves fight at home. One trying to eat other. Our son and father. So, duscharitat. And now Shankara Bhashya say, na duscharitat. What is duscharita? Bhagavan Shankaracharya is explaining. What is bad conduct? Pratisiddhat. Those karma, pratisiddha karma. Pratisiddha karma means those activities which are not supposed to be done. Pratisiddhat. Shruti smruti avihitat. Meaning what? That which are not ordained by Shruti or Smruti. Smruti Grantha, Bhagavad Gita ityadi. Shruti, Veda. Those actions which are not ordained by Shruti nor Smruti. So, those activities which are not having scriptural sanction, which are not certified, authenticated, authorized by scriptures, either Smruti Grantha or Shruti Grantha, Shruti or Smruti, those who are not authorized, implies those actions are called Papa Karmanaha. Implies means they are all sinful activities. Therefore, na duscharitat pratisiddhat shruti smruti avihitat papa karmanaha avirataha anuparataha, one who had not withdrawn from such activities. And in fact, we don't have respect towards Shastras. Because we use our head, thinking that, one thing, unfortunately in the world today, Gurudev always says, the head is so much bloated, heart is shrunken inside. Head is bloated and eaten away the heart. We think that, questioning everything is called intelligence. For example, ऐसे ही याद में याद आया तो बोल रहा हूँ मैं आपको. Why should I get up when elders are coming? Why mark of respect? What do you have? What do you mean mark of respect? It doesn't mean that I don't have respect when I don't get up. It doesn't mean. Now refer. When an elderly man, either an aged man or a guru or a spiritually man or a guru or an elderly man in age, when he travels, because if his prana shakti has more magnetic power, your pranamaya, look at me, your pranamaya sharira is taken up. It is sucked up. Your pranamaya sharira goes up. When it goes up, there is a mismatch between your physical body and the pranic sharira. And therefore, to make it match, the body also is made up to get up. And when that gentleman says, sit down, both you will bring prana and sit down. Now, this is a simple thing. And you use your head. Like that, behind every yajna, yagadi, karmas, Rushi Proktam, Vedic injunctions, has everything as secrets. Everything we question. Because that we have fallen so down, so zigzag path, hum itna gir gaya, ki we are unable to trace back the path of our fall. इतना चक्कर काटे घूम के फिर के गिर पड़ा नीचे, तो फिर आप पीछे वापस जाने के लिए रास्ता ही मिलता नहीं आपको, क्योंकि कैसा गिरा पता नहीं लगा. Don't spend time on scriptures, in Shastras. What a great culture it is ours. Criminal waste of time and life is being wasted. Na avirataha. One who is not withdrawn from the bad conduct, he will never know the truth. Na api, na virato duscharitat, na ashantaha. Meaning, na ashanta means one who is not peaceful. Indriya laulyat, because of indriya chenchalata, because of the restlessness of the sense organs, there is a agitation and turmoil created in the mind. Indriya laulyat ashantaha. Beautiful thing. Because of indriya laulya means what? Anything you see, smell, taste, touch, etc., these perceptions are going and they are like a manasa lake is there. Like mind is a lake, and everything, every perception is throwing like a stone inside. So 5 types of stones are being thrown continuously, and it is constantly in a great agitation, mind. Like for example, soft idli in Nainital, South Indian sees, his prana will come out. idli, such a soft idli. Think. And North Indian goes to South India and he gets aloo paratha, mooli paratha, gobi paratha. Arey yaar, itna paratha lagao. Meaning what? Our senses are constantly agitated. Mind is agitated by the sense perceptions. I will use one word, sense droppings. Not bird dropping. Bhagavan says, Indriya laulyat, on account of Indriya chenchalata, ashanti. Therefore, anuparataha, one who has not withdrawn from free lifestyle at sensory level. The one who has not withdrawn himself from sensory free lifestyle, meaning, jo dekha khaya, jo suna sun liya, what we free lifestyle. It's called freedom. Don't ask me. I'm a democratic country. Democracy in life. No restrictions to be put. Indriya laulyat ashanta. Therefore, because of that indriya chenchalata, there is ashanti in the mind. So, one who is not withdrawn from ashanti, meaning one who had not made his mind peaceful. Na shanto, na samahitaha, na api asamahitaha. Na asamahitaha. Samahita mind means concentrated mind. Samahita chittam, concentrate. One whose mind is not concentrated. Meaning what? One who has not, withdrawn from the lack of concentration in the mind. Meaning one withdrawn from lack of concentration means one who had concentration. Na ashanta manasaha. One whose na asamahitaha. One whose mind is not samahitam. One whose mind is not concentrated. And Bhagavan Shankaracharya says, Anekagramanaha. Anekagramanaha means one who entertains multiple goals in life. One who has no single goal which is integrating all other pursuits in the single goal. इसलिए मरने से पहले किसी से आप पूछ लीजिएगा कि आर यू हैप्पी दैट यू हैव लिव्ड योर लाइफ. The fellow would say, आपने जीवन में क्या क्या किया, what all you did? He will say, I have done PhD, I have joined in that company, and I did that. मैंने घर बनाया, वहाँ पे ये किया, that I purchased house, I building constructed, I contributed there, I did that, I had this, I had beautiful children, I performed their marriages, I purchased houses also for them, I took care of grandchildren, I gave a lot of property, and one question. So many things you did. Are you happy? So what was that intention of in different pursuits? Did you find a common goal for your life? So many things I did. But there is nothing common. I found. So there is no common goal. Therefore, mind is vikshiptamanaha, anekagramanaha. Multiple mind is concentrating, it's a multiple goals, multiple things, multiple ideas. As long as Pujya Gurudev was alive, I used to go to Siddhabari many times as a chick member. My vratam was go to Siddhabari and come back. Never ever visit to Dharamshala, that place, this place. My Guru is everything. Go to Gurudev, listen to Gurudev, touch his feet, take his blessings, and come back straight to station, get back. Why unnecessarily extra one day? That one day leave I can save for my Guru service. इधर क्या घूमना है पागल जैसा? I never traveled anywhere. Unless one day the bus says I have to go to Pathankot, I am also in the bus passenger, the bus had to go via some place, therefore I had gone. No intention to travel. Why? Guru was everything, Gurudev was there. So my ekagramana means purpose is to go to Siddhabari, spend time at the feet of Guru, listen to Gurudev's teachings, come back home. Full stop. हम क्या करते हैं, वहाँ जा रहे हैं ना, ये भी जोड़ देंगे, वो भी जोड़ देंगे, यहाँ पे भी छोड़ देंगे, ऑस्ट्रेलिया जा रहे हो, वो भी जोड़ दो, ये भी जोड़ दो. दिस इज कॉल्ड इंटेलिजेंट लाइफ. We think it is intelligence. Adding all masala. That's it. You have some expression? That's it. क्या करें न अपि असामयता अनेकाग्रम विक्षिप्त चित्तः. One whose mind is vikshiptam. And remember Yaksha Prashnas, in Mahabharata, that Yaksha asked Yudhishthira Prashnas. A big beautiful story. 125, 124 questions he asked, 122, 123. Beautiful questions and wonderful answers by Yudhishthira. One question was asked by Yaksha was, Kim Bahutari Trunat? Truna means grass. अब देखिए, what is more than grass? One blade of grass, you pluck one blade of grass. Like that, count on earth. Grass is available on earth only, no? For the time being, we leave other planets. Only earth may take. Earth may, how many count grass? 1, 1, 1, 1. How much will be the number of the grass? Blades of grass. Correct expression. Blades of grass. And innumerable means you cannot count. Countless means countable, but you cannot count. Huge number, is it not? Now this question is what? What is more than grass? You know what is the answer? Yudhishthira gave, Chinta bahutari trunat. Worry, chinta is more than grass. ये क्या होगा, वो क्या होगा, बिजली नहीं होगा, पतन पानी नहीं आएगा, वो नहीं आएगा, अखबार वाला नहीं आएगा, नौकरानी नहीं आएगा, चिंता 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 चिंता। गोली खा ली, गोली कहाँ रखी, चिंता। जूता नहीं मिल रहा है, चिंता। कपड़ा धोना है, चिंता। पापा 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 पापा, सच्चे perpetually miserable creatures on earth. All human beings, animals are not perpetually miserable. They live in the present. Chinta bahutari trunat. And vikshipta chitta means this is the chitta. आज ब्रेकफास्ट, कल ब्रेकफास्ट ठीक नहीं था, आज पता नहीं क्या करेगा, आज भी बंद देगा तो क्या करना है, चिंता। Asamahita chittaha. Vyamaraj says, one who is na aviritaha duscharitat, not withdrawn from bad conduct, one whose mind is restless, ashantaha, is not peaceful, not concentrated, na ashanta manaso vapi, ashanta manasaha, vyaprutta chittaha, whose chitta is always engaged in vyapara. Bhagavan Shankaracharya says, ashanta, beautiful explanation. Ashanta chittaha means one whose chitta is not at peace. And describes what? Vyaprita chittaha. Vyaprita chitta means what? Whose chitta is always engaged in vyapara. Vyaprita chitta is called ashanti. Ashanta manasaha. Vyaprita means vyapara. Vyapara means what? Always engaged in calculations, transactions, business oriented. What do I get out of this? That kind of a chitta. 10 रुपया 2 पुण्य मिलेगा. That is called व्यापृत चित्त. उसको 1000 रुपया दे दो पुण्य मिलेगा. व्यापृत चित्त. उसको खाना खिला दो, अगले जन्म में आपको खाना मिलेगा. व्यापृत चित्त. सत्संग सुन लेना, कभी किसी को बोलने के लिए काम आएगा. व्यापृत चित्त. Listen to satsang, sometime it will be useful to tell to somebody. Vyaprita chitta. Vyaprita chitta, vyapara. And this is such kind of a chittam also cannot be reaching the truth, cannot be attained. Then what is that? How is the truth is known? How is the truth is attained? Prajnanena enam apnuyat. Only through prajnanam. Prajnanena. Prajnanena means Brahma Vijnanena. Only by the knowledge of Brahman. That's why Upanishad Chintanam. Upanishad Chintanam. Upanishadam Brahma. Or Brahma Sutras. Brahma Sutras also okay. All may not study, doesn't matter. Upanishads and Bhagavad Gita. Upanishads points out the way. Gita prepares. And Upanishads reveals. Brahma Jnanena, Brahma Vijnanena, Yenam Prakrutam Atmanam Apnuyat. The Atman which is under discussion is attained, reached only through Prajnanam. Prajnanam through knowledge of Brahman. Knowledge of Brahman, not intellectual alone. But first gain knowledge in the buddhi, then the knowledge will make you realize what you are. That is called jnanam. Here what is the jnanam? Jnana means anubhav. Prajnanena enam apnuyat. And therefore, Acharya Shankaracharya ji, in the end he says, in the Bhashya, Parantu, Yastu, on the contrary, Duscharitat Virataha, one who had withdrawn from bad conduct, Indriya Laulyatcha, one who had withdrawn from fickleness at the sensory level, Samahita Chittaha, one who is concentrated mind, Samadhana Paladapi Upashanta Manasaha. Not only that, very important thing, one who has mind has withdrawn from hankering the fruits born out of concentrated mind. Samadhana phalat, one who has achieved samadhanam, concentration, you will get multiple fruits. You achieve many things. From those fruits also, mind is withdrawn. Today what we say? Practice meditation for stress-free life so that you can be alert in business. What is the purpose? Not Brahman. So therefore, samadhana phalam. Samadhana means concentration. What is the fruit of that concentration? Whatever it is. From that fruit of the concentration also, upashanta manasaha. Mind is withdrawn even from the fruits of the concentrated mind. Manasaha, upashanta manasaha, acharyavan, and one who is a teacher. Acharyavan purusho veda. We must have a guru. So, Acharyavan means one you had teacher. Acharyavan, such a person, prajnanena. Because when withdrawn from bad conduct, mind is peaceful, indriya laulyatvam is not there, and not angering after the fruits, after the fruits of the concentrated mind, and one who has a teacher and is willing to learn because of all these good qualities he is learning, then prajna improves, and through prajnanena yathoktam atmanam prapnoti ityartaha. This atmanam which has been under discussion is reached. This is the meaning. So here Upanishad instructs us what? To withdraw from bad conduct, and one mind, make it mind peaceful, concentrated. At sensory level, don't allow the sense organs to disturb the mind. Perception is allowed, but perception is not followed by disturbances in the mind. Just as you go to a toy shop, you perceive, but their toys are not capable of creating any disturbance in your mind. Why? Your mind is withdrawn. Think. Suppose who is not a drunkard, his mind is not drawn towards drink, even though you take him to a bar and restaurant. A bar. His mind, he sits there, he looks at it, but he is not disturbed. He doesn't get a thought to drink, or he doesn't get a thought to smoke. Why? The vasanas are not there. So such is the qualities Yamaraj is asking us as a teacher to cultivate. Okay? So more about it we will see tomorrow morning class 7:30. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Arihi Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Arihi Om Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai.